this afternoon because this is a cross-border project and we have people from Germany and from Luxembourg online. But prior to go into the detailed presentation, I will briefly introduce the summary of this webinar. So we will have a keynote introduction from Mr. Frédéric Faroche and Mr. Werner. I will present GazelEnergie and EPH. I will present Emil'Hy project. We will give you information for the call for interest, and we'll be very happy to answer your questions. Frédéric, je vous laisse dire quelques mots d'introduction.
Merci Romain. Bonjour à tous. Je suis très heureux d'ouvrir ce webinaire de lancement de l'appel à manifestation d'intérêt qui marque une étape supplémentaire dans le déploiement de notre projet Emil'Hy après le vote d'une proposition de loi ouvrant à une conversion de la centrale Emile Huchet. Je tiens à remercier M. Werner, le vice-président de la région, pour sa présence aujourd'hui et remercier la région Grand Est pour son soutien constant. Son engagement en faveur de la transition énergétique, de l'innovation industrielle et de l'hydrogène est essentiel pour notre démarche. Le projet Emil'Hy s'inscrit au cœur de la stratégie industrielle et de décarbonation portée par GazelEnergie, en particulier de la centrale Emile Huchet à Saint-Avold. L'hydrogène est identifié comme un levier pour participer à la transition du charbon aux énergies vertes, tout en maintenant une production énergétique importante grâce aux possibilités de reconversion du site. Ce projet a reçu un soutien fort de la part de la Commission européenne, qui l'a reconnu comme projet d'intérêt commun en 2024 et l'a sélectionné en février dernier dans le cadre du mécanisme pour l'interconnexion en Europe, également connu sous le nom de Connecting Europe Facility, CEF Energy, pour un financement à hauteur de 20 millions d'euros. C'est aujourd'hui le seul projet français de production d'hydrogène par électrolyse à avoir obtenu cette reconnaissance, témoignant de sa maturité et de pertinence. À travers cet appel à manifestation d'intérêt, GazelEnergie souhaite co-construire un écosystème solide autour de l'hydrogène en identifiant dès aujourd'hui ses futurs consommateurs, utilisateurs ou transformateurs. Nous avons atteint aujourd'hui une maturité du projet qui est telle qu'elle nous permet de démarrer des échanges directs sur des bases engageantes avec tous nos partenaires potentiels, français, allemands, luxembourgeois, dans les secteurs industriels ou de mobilité lourde. Je profite également de ce webinaire pour rappeler que nos surfaces foncières autour de la centrale Emile Huchet sont également disponibles pour accueillir vos projets. Je vous remercie pour votre présence et votre mobilisation et je me réjouis des échanges à venir. Merci à toutes et à tous.
Merci Frédéric.
Je vous en prie.
Bonjour à toutes et tous. Je voudrais brièvement, mais malgré tout, finalement pouvoir expliquer les 4 grandes raisons pour lesquelles la région se trouve aujourd'hui aux côtés de ce projet de GazelEnergie et aux côtés plus particulièrement de l'appel à manifestation d'intérêt. La toute première, ce sont des choses qu'il faut parfois rappeler, c'est que depuis que nous travaillons avec GazelEnergie, cette entreprise a toujours été au rendez-vous de ses engagements et a toujours été un partenaire actif et fidèle du territoire. Donc la fiabilité d'un partenaire pour une opération comme celle-là me paraît quelque chose de tout à fait essentiel. La seconde, c'est que, comme vous le savez, ce projet est un projet qui a des dimensions transfrontalières de France, d'Allemagne en Sarre et au Luxembourg. Nous travaillons tous les jours avec ces territoires pour intensifier nos échanges, surtout quand la frontière qui nous sépare est particulièrement artificielle ou en tout cas historique plus que géographique. La troisième raison qui est fondamentale pour nous, c'est que la région Grand Est a récemment redessiné sa stratégie hydrogène en fonction de l'évolution de la question de l'hydrogène, en fonction aussi de l'évolution de nos caractéristiques sur le territoire de la région Grand Est, avec des sujets qui nous concernent moins aujourd'hui, comme la découverte d'hydrogène blanc ou les potentialités de stockage. Mais en tout cas, avec le désir de s'orienter fortement vers l'hydrogène, mais vers les parties qui nous semblent les plus prometteuses de l'hydrogène. J'en donnerai seulement deux, et ce sont les deux que nous privilégions, l'industrie lourde et le transport lourd, notamment fluvial. La dernière raison, c'est celle qu'on oublie quelquefois, mais c'est celle que, en tant qu'élu, qui s'est plusieurs fois penché sur ce site, c'est que la richesse première de ce projet, elle n'est pas forcément dans les éléments qui vont vous être transmis, qui sont très importants, bien entendu. Elle est d'abord et avant tout dans la richesse de ses collaborateurs, dans la richesse des femmes et des hommes qui travaillent au quotidien sur le site pour GazelEnergie, qui sont des gens engagés, qui sont des gens attachés à leur territoire, qui seront des gens, donc demain, attachés à la réussite du projet dans son ensemble. Donc je pense que ces 4 raisons-là doivent vous permettre d'aborder sereinement cet appel à manifestation d'intérêt. Merci.
Merci beaucoup pour ces mots d'introduction et ces encouragements. I will switch now in English and I will go through this presentation. It will take 30 to 40 minutes. Feel free to ask any question on the chat, and we will answer them at the end of this presentation. First of all, before entering to the project, I will give a few words about GazelEnergie and our shareholder EPH. So we have around 400 employees in France. Our expertise is production of electricity, supply of electricity and gas, services to our customers, and project development. We have produced around 470 gigawatt-hours of electricity last year, and we are part of EPH that I will give you words in the next slides. We have been established in 1995, but we are a legacy of Charbonnage de France that has been founded after World War II. We have supplied around 17.5 terawatt-hours of electricity and gas in France last year, but that put us among the top electricity and gas supplier for industrial companies. And we have around 900 megawatts of installed capacity, which you can see on this slide in France. The main operating plant is Emile Huchet with 600 megawatts of coal power plant. Is the last operating coal power plant in France that we are working now to convert to gas and biogas. In Provence, we have another coal power plant that has been transformed to a biomass. It's 150 megawatts of biomass power plant in Sarre. We have another 2 sites in North, Ornain and Lucy in Burgundy that have been shut down in the last 10 years and are under repurposing and transformation as well. And we have around 90 megawatts of wind and solar power plants across France. We are a legacy, as I say, of various shareholders, and since 2019, sorry, we have been part of EPH Group. EPH, it's a European energy company. The headquarters is based in Prague, in Czech Republic. It's around 11,000 employees. It's among the top utilities in Europe and has mainly 2 branches, an infrastructure branch that is transporting gas, electricity, storage gas, and heating network, and a power production branch that is focusing on thermal and renewable electricity. You can see here the key figures on the right-hand side that shows the size of the group. In Europe, EPH is represented in France by GazelEnergie, but it's also present in central and western of Europe. And the most recent countries to be present is Netherlands with EPNL that has joined the group last year. I will make now a more regional focus and talk about Emile Huchet. You can see a picture of the plants on this slide. So this power plant has been built in the 50s. It's really a symbol of the European Union birth and history, because it's part of a region where Europe was built around coal and steel exchanges between France and Germany. It is a very big site because at this peak of its capacity, this power plant hosted nearly 2,000 megawatts, 2 gigawatts of installed power production. Most of it has been decommissioned already, but until today, with the last operating unit of 600 megawatts, this power plant still contributes to the security of supply regionally. But this is the past, and we are now actively working on the future with our partners and with the region, and we are now targeting to transform this site to target low carbon energy transition. So we are doing a lot of projects to transform, first to transform the coal units to gas and biogas, and also to develop new projects on this very interesting site. So a bit of geography, we are located at the heart of Grande Région, with a few kilometers away from Luxembourg and Germany. If we make a further focus, we are part of Chemesis chemical platform. It's a major industrial platform in France. Chemesis we are part of Chemesis board of companies with our neighbors Total, Arkema, Air Liquide, SNF, and another 15 companies that are working on this platform. There's a lot of infrastructure and transport facility, and the site specifically is around 80 hectares. Which are going through a major transformation plan. This transformation is visible for those who are passing by nearby in the region. You can see highlighted in red all the structural elements that has already been dismantled and removed in order to prepare for the future of the site. The most impressive element that has been removed are the cooling tower, in French, tour aéro-réfrigérante. There have been 3 towers that has been removed in the last couple of years, and where the cooling tower number 4 and 5 were standing a few years ago, will be developed Emil'Hy project. Antonin, our site director, maybe he's here with us today. If you want to give us a few words about the Eco Platform Transformation Plan.
Yes, thank you, Romain. Hello, everybody. As you might have seen, our site is about 80 hectares, so it's a big site with plenty of infrastructure like high voltage electricity connection to transportation grid, high volume of natural gas available. So and obviously we have a big potential related to raw material water we can use. So we have all the advantages to be able to move from a site dedicated to electricity production to a multi-energy site where we are going to free plenty of land and put on it, as you will have industrial, like new green chemicals coming here for the future, and we will develop energy asset, green energy asset, decarbonized, to be able to supply to the industrial who will come on site, like, and Romain will come back on it, but green gas with hydrogen and green steam from wood boiler. Obviously, we are going also to move ahead on the water treatment, which is the heart of a good development of the site, and we are going to free every part of the site as soon as we have the possibility with newcomers.
Thank you, Antonin. So as you can see, yes, plenty of land available on our site, and I will speak further about it, but hydrogen can be transported through Mosaic network, but can also be consumed on site. So this webinar is also dedicated for the industrial project that want to transform hydrogen into other energy carriers or other products. Okay, coming to Emil'Hy project now. So our objective is to construct a renewable and low carbon hydrogen production plant. The technology will be electrolysis of water within Emil'Hy Huchet power plant. The final investment decision is expected for 2026 and commissioning the earlier by second quarter of 2028. Our site technical capacity has a maximum capacity of 400 megawatts, which is a big capacity because the site has huge infrastructure. However, we go in a phase approach, and the first phase is under permitting now for 200 megawatts. This 200 megawatts has a production capacity of 24,000 tons per year of renewable and low carbon hydrogen. We are targeting the permitting, and I will go a bit more into detail of the planning by early next year. Our business case is the following. We will be connecting our project to hydrogen pipeline, which is under a retrofitting program by local TSO. I will speak about it. We have a modular approach from 50 to 200 megawatts within our permitting envelope in order to adjust the construction and the investment strategy based on the actual demand of hydrogen. And with this modular approach, we have a capacity to scale up and adjust the size during and after commissioning of the first phase. So that will be a big slide. I will go from top left to bottom right. So on these slides, you will see all the strengths and why we believe our Emil'Hy project has capacity to become the first big hydrogen production project in Grand Est region. The project strength is the fact that we are the land owner. It's an industrial land that we own and we don't have to artificialize. We have power connection existing and directly connecting to the RTE station, 225 kilovolt and 63,000 volts. We have water connection. We have existing water capacities, supply and treatment capacities, and we are already investing in developing a new water treatment facility to comply with environmental rules. We are really near Mosaic pipeline with feasibility studies confirming our capacity to connect and the pipeline going next to our plant. All the other utilities are already there, nitrogen, optic fiber, air, water system. And also we are ongoing RF&BO certification to guarantee that we are in capacity to certify our hydrogen as renewable. These are the project strengths, but is a project also carried by GazelEnergie, who has already some strengths to develop this kind of project. And this was mentioned by Mr. Werner. We have human skills and expertise existing that are capable to handle industrial sites, handle project development, and willing to maintain their activity on site. We have power supply capacity with our sister company GazelEnergie Solutions, which is one of the main buyers of renewable electricity in France and is capable to buy and sell and source green power for Emil'Hy project. And we have financing capacity, we have strong financial capacity, and we are backed by EPH, our shareholder. So we do not need to fundraise to develop this project and go further. And finally, we benefit from strong support of the project. First, by European Union, we mentioned about it. We received some support through CF Energy. The permitting is on the way. We are expecting the public inquiry to start by September, October. And finally, this is mainly the most important. We are locally accepted. We are a local player. We have done a pre-consultation in 2024 showing very positive feedbacks and very encouraging signs for future developments. So the planning, as you can see here, we have been working on this project for many years now. I think some of you heard about Emil'Hy name for a long time, but as you know, project development and hydrogen project development is a long run. So we've been working on this project since 2021. And why we come to you only today is because we have reached a maturity enough, we are mature enough to develop our commercial portfolio and engage commercial discussions, because we have engaged a lot of FEED studies, a lot of permitting studies. We have secured infrastructure connection, and we are about to start the public inquiry. So we believe this is now the good time to enter into more advanced commercial discussion with you. in order to adjust our investment strategy and prepare for FID next year. The construction, commissioning, and start of operation is planned for mid-2028, which is currently the planning of Mosaic pipeline. Of course, this planning we are able to adjust based on Mosaic pipeline schedule, but also on your demand schedule, especially if you are willing to come on site to build your own plant. A quick word about power sourcing. This is quite an important topic, especially for doing the cross-border exchange with German and Luxembourg customers. We will be physically connected to the French grid to supply our electricity because we just can't build 200 megawatts of wind and solar on our site. We don't have the space enough. But we are in position to supply 100% renewable certified hydrogen because we have our own renewable asset under operation. As I said, our sister company GES has around 1 gigawatt of renewable assets under aggregation, and we can secure PPA with our renewable partners to the needs of Emil'Hy. We are able to do renewable hydrogen, but our sourcing strategy will be really adjusted based on your requirement and based on customer requirement. And what we see is there is many aspects that can where we can adjust the sourcing requirement. Do you have some mandates to incorporate hydrogen? Do you have some technical limitation with your process? Can you run base load, or can you accept some flexibility? Do you have a contracted strategy? And what is your approach to commercial risk and to energy supply? Because energy supply for hydrogen is very likely to power supply for your existing applications. So based on all these requirements, GazelEnergie will be a very good partner to discuss together and to refine together a correct sourcing strategy based on your process and based on your needs. A few visuals of the project. So this is the 200 megawatt first phase, which is under permitting right now. This is a 3D view, of course, but it's integrated into Emile Huchet power plants. For those who know chemical platform and know Saint-Avold, you can recognize maybe the national roads that is going straight to Germany a few kilometers away. You have actually 4 buildings of 50 megawatts that can be built on the modular approach, and it will be just next to the Mosaic pipeline, which is already connected to Emile Huchet site. Mosaic pipeline. So I believe our partners from Natron and from Creos are online today with us. It's really a co-development that we do with the TSOs, because this is really the connection between offer and supply. And since the beginning, we have a very close relationship with Natron to develop this project. We are very happy that it's the most advanced cross-border project in France, or even in Europe today, because it's already under FID, it's already under advanced permitting. It's 90 kilometers of network, including only 20 kilometers of new build, so it's relying on existing infrastructure. It's a total investment that has been publicly announced of 110 million euros. And as I say, it's on track to be commissioned in 2028. So that's very important for demand, because you can see that our project is moving forward, but also the pipeline is moving forward, and that's very key to secure the planning of hydrogen consumption in the next years. One thing that is very important is if you have any plans to consume hydrogen in the future, we can help to redirect and indicate the contact of the pipeline infrastructure developer, Natron and Creos. So together we can investigate how your site can be connected to the pipeline and how you can be delivered through this network. So we are in the heart of the cross region, and we can see on these maps that our project is really strategically located, because we are part of Mosaic, but Mosaic will be also part of European hydrogen backbone. And you can see here the vision of the hydrogen pipeline development from 2030, 2035, 2040. So we believe that having a local production here will be able to serve first the local needs and the regional needs, but in the next and near future, we'll be able to access a further customer to a wider distance. So our call for interest. So we try to make something as simple and as easy as possible to participate. We know that filling questionnaires can be time consuming, so we made something on purpose as simple as possible. So we have a dedicated web page that you can see on the slide. On our website, you will be able to receive an automatic email. You will receive a copy of this presentation. You will receive a more detailed document about this call for interest, and you will receive a link with an online questionnaire to fill. The questionnaire is about 20 questions and will be expected 15 minutes of your time to fill. Of course, based on the information that you are willing to provide at this stage of the discussions. Our objective is really to engage discussion with the off-takers. First, to understand the demand and to know where the demand is. Understand what is the maturity of your demand and how this demand will move throughout the time. Identify why you have chosen hydrogen and what are the key factors to adopt hydrogen, including, of course, the commercial aspect of it. And our main objective is to go for bilateral discussion and more advanced commercial and contractual discussions for hydrogen supply agreements. So the next steps of this call for interest is based on, of course, your willingness to enter into discussion with us, is to sign following this questionnaire. We will come back to you. And if there is a mutual interest, we will willing to enter into confidentiality agreements, engage bilateral discussion to really properly qualify your demand. We will submit all the necessary information related to Emil'Hy project, the technical data and information you may have about our project. And we are in position to submit preliminary commercial offers, contractual term sheets, and obviously sign letter of intent with the most advanced customers. So as usual, I speak very fast, so that's about it for me. I think I covered everything. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to share any. And otherwise, that will be it for me. Okay, so there is a question about the technology which should be selected. As of today, the choice of technology has not been finalized yet. We have engaged discussion with several technology providers. Our objective is to select the most reliable and performing technology. We have a short list of suppliers with whom we are in advanced discussions. But the choice is not finalized yet. We have reviewed a wide number of technologies. There are pros and cons to everyone. Most important would be, of course, security and performance, and of course price. Another question will be about the research and development aspect. As of today, there are some discussion, not really about R&D project, but mostly about training and certification. We believe the hydrogen project today needs certified and qualified people. So we have linked with local initiatives like Amphi our Green Sky initiative to develop the skills and to use local hydrogen project to enhance the certification. And but we do not believe that our project is the best platform for R&D. However, if there is possibility to use our project to for potential R&D topics, we will definitely have a look at it. Coming back to the technology, of course, we have taken some assumptions for the permitting to try to be as conservative as possible, but to define our permitting envelope. However, we try to remain agnostic as possible to let the options open. In terms of commercial questions, I received some questions right now that of course there are commercial questions that we'll be happy to discuss in a bilateral discussion. So what I encourage you to do is to answer our online questionnaire, and based on your data and more specific question, you will be of course able to ask specific questions in this questionnaire. We will have bilateral discussions, and it's possible confidentiality agreement signature to discuss further. Okay, to read you the question, there is another Interreg project submitted, which objective is to have a specialist engineer all over the greater region. This project is called Green Deal in the greater region. Thanks for the information. I was not aware of this Interreg project. We have recently on our side joined an initiative launched by the Saarland H2 agency called Pact H2, which is also focusing on skills development across the skill development and information dissemination across the greater region. But I will take note of this initiative, and we'll happy to find out more if we discuss further. So there's a question about the lifetime of the pipeline installation and how do we mitigate hydrogen embrittlement. So that's a question that most probably would be best answered by the pipeline infrastructure developers, Natron and Creo. So we'll be happy to give the contact detail information. What we understand on our side is there has been extensive R&D and tests made by Natron and Creo based on the existing pipeline to make sure that the pipeline retrofit pipeline can be used safely in the long run, and the permitting application is on the way, and of course will cover the lifetime and the safety aspect of the hydrogen. One thing that is maybe good to remind is the pipeline will be buried all over the route, and except for the injection stations, which we believe will contribute to the safety of the installation. But if you contact to us, we will definitely redirect you to the pipeline operator. Okay. So I think that's it in terms of questions. I would like to thank again Région Grand Est for their continued support, and Mr. Werner for his very encouraging words. Thanks to all the project team of GazelEnergie, because it's really a lot of people working behind the scenes to make this project happen in Paris here, but also on site. And to thank all our partners in this project development journey, and last but not least, all of you for taking the time to participate to this webinar. We really hope you will participate to this small questionnaire, and we really hope we can discuss with you in the near future. This webinar was recorded, and the replay will be shared with you if you are keen enough to participate to this call for interest. Thank you very much. Danke sehr, and talk to you very soon.